everyone.
We're here.
We are. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for we're a little late.
Only 4 minutes.
I know. That's kind of average for us. Yeah.
Katie worked fast. We had to shut everything down and bring it back up.
Yeah.
So
I'm sweating a little bit. It's going to be an okay day because we have Diane today. It's Katie and Diane and Janet.
And it's Friday.
It is. And Diane, you have quite the treat for us. She's going to show us her Christmas
journal.
It
only took me, I think I started this in October.
That's okay. I don't mine's not done.
Yeah.
I don't think. If you are a true crafter, I don't know if any project's ever really done.
No, and it's not. There's still a couple things I got to do, but at least the majority of it is done. So welcome. Happy Friday. It is a very gloomy, wet, not real chilly though. It's 58 degrees out, which is
it's very rainy though. We're having rain and thunderstorms.
But you know what? We need the rain and it's not snow. So we're happy about that. We're going to just go over a couple things real quick and then we'll get into my project. Kind of review of the week. I'm not sure what we did all week.
I'm
Monday.
Sorry.
What was Monday?
Front cam is on, and then I have to. Can you hear me now? And I don't know. Okay, I don't know why this. If I hide that black box. When Doug gets back, he's gonna have to tell us how to get rid of this. Whoops. He might be calling you again, Janine. I'm sorry that everybody's listening to our set.
It sounds like we're back.
Okay.
It looks like we're back.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna turn my mic off while I talk to Doug. Okay.
We're good. It looks like the comment here.
Well, it just keeps popping off.
Glitching.
And when they say we're all glitchy. So what now? Everything down cam is on and the front cam is on. So those are blue.
Maybe.
But it has a black box. So we in the
Monday
main screen.
We did a store tour. Sarah was here. And these are her adornments that she taught us how to make. And we have kits.
Okay,
so this is the gray one, and then we have one. And they are $12.99. We still have a few left. So you can go on and purchase those for the bunny banner. And then Wednesday was Diana, and she did, I think, her 2026 junk journal for the year that she did more pages in. Katie did the art journal yesterday with her doodle, which was in which so cool. And yesterday, and that line will really well with our theme of artful, the artful journals. So, and that coming in today. It was not on the but we're hoping it comes today. This is me. So that was our wrap up for the week. One other thing that we was the new color palette from Tim. So we have the yellow. So Diane, just call me and we can
Okay.
still get this
Um,
back.
I am back, but they say they can't hear you at all. Do you see any in the chat?
Oh, yeah, no sound. Diane.
Okay. No sound. Okay.
No sound. Okay.
You haven't heard a thing since you showed Sarah's kit.
Oh my. Okay. I
Okay.
think we need to go out completely and
Okay. Sorry that we can't hear that they haven't heard Janet because I don't know.
Janet, you might just want to put something out there. Okay, now Val says she can hear us.
Okay, so
It's
can you
back.
hear us now?
Must be
Are we
the
back?
weather.
Ju, you can hear us both now. Okay, so we're going to continue. So we're going to reverse and start over. One thing is glitching, and every time the screen glitches, it kicks us. Be really patient with us. And if it continues, we might have to reschedule.
Okay, we'll start again. Okay. Just
Okay.
sounds like Diane does not have a microphone. Well, I have.
Oh, what if can you turn it up, please? I am so slow.
In green.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can fix Diane.
It was green, and then all of a sudden it turned red.
That's okay. And this one, right? Oh my. I'm so sorry.
You know, it's Friday and it's not even Monday.
But it's not even Friday the 13th. I think I would be walking out right now.
Katie wouldn't even be here.
I am just.
Oh my God.
Going I wish it.
Thanks for being
Yes. Thank you for this.
Yeah.
The
technology.
Yeah.
It's
Sound now. I keep saying that. Can you hear me now? We're good?
okay.
Everyone, we're good?
Okay.
We're good? Okay.
We're gonna go quick
Okay.
talking about the week.
I am locked in.
What went on this week, and one of the major things was getting the new paper colors in from Tim Holtz. We got yellow, green. It is so hard because there is such an echo.
I know. I'm gonna come.
Sorry.
I'm gonna come around. You're gonna see me come around and echo.
Yeah, I don't.
There is a bit of an echo, and it is a little bit
annoying.
Yeah. And then you just have to go with it. You're all turned down.
Okay. And then neutral, 12 by 12. And then we also did a bundle this time of all 6, and they're 10% off if you buy all 6. We also have the fat quarters in the yellow. And you know what? These colors, they did this before. The colors, the fabric and the paper are so good. They did such a ching. It's so much fun. Today, how I use the fabric, some of the paper. So that's the yellow, and then the neutral is got some really fun papers in it. And the green. The fat quarters are $39.99 and they're 20% off, and we do have a few left. So that's the fur and fabric.
Thank you, Diane, for doing that. Thank you for just going on your own.
Yeah.
And I told you this morning I'm here for you.
Yeah, she did not.
But like have not been.
Oh, these videos are going to be the death of us.
We just need to.
Okay, so we're going to continue on while we have sound.
We're gonna talk as fast as we can just to make sure that we get.
This is a little album that a customer brought in to show us, and it is so adorable. It is made with the Tim Holtz fabric folio, which we do not have in stock, and I forgot to go check to see if we can even get it anymore, but I will go on after our video and get some ordered. We have the paper Tim Holtz video cloth ones, and the pink fabric, and I'm just going to different ones. These are the ones that we, but oh, they're so, and then this is the pink paper, so you can see how it all matches, and it is so much fun to be able to use paper and fabric, the collage strips, and our folios. This is the Tim Holtz bunny stamp that is on back order, and she colored it and then just cut it out. So this, I think, is going to be coming back in stock any day now.
How do you think she put it on there?
I would guess liquid glue.
Okay.
Would
Did she
be.
sew on it?
She did not. Oh, she sewed the fabric on folio that she did sew around that. Pink fabric. And sorry, something out, so we're going to have to figure out where it came from, but I'm just going to, oh, right there. She made pockets. This is the Tim Holtz stamp that she colored. And then whale tail punch, which, you know, another Tim Holtz stamp. And then just made real embellishments throughout the whole thing. Used some cello tape. And the pictures that are just so cool. And the fabric, and then she used the paper to match the same paper that matches the fabric. She made our silk, and she hung one with some cello tape, and then made a pocket with a really cute. Oh, and you know what? I think this is a paper clip. Oh, look at that. Isn't that
that's adorable.
cute?
Didn't you show, we showed a video of that?
Yes.
How to create those?
Yes.
Very cute.
Oh my God, that's so cute. And I will get it back on here. Okay. So that fits right there in the pocket. And then another really cute embellishment that she hand stitched. I love this hand stitching. It's so cute. Just put some sellotape, some really cute pictures. Oh my gosh, these pictures are so adorable. My gosh, look at these. I love these tags that she made. Again, a pocket with a clip. Her photos in here are just, oh my gosh, they are so cool. Wow. And then she made like a belly band, put a picture in there. And then another Tim Holtz stamp and another paper clip. Cute, really cute tag. Oh my God. Really cute. So this is another project made out of the fabric and paper, combination of fabric and paper. So don't be intimidated if you have paper. They complement each other well.
That we make some flashcards to show while we have outages. And I think that would be a wonderful idea because we could put sound out.
Because we just keep talking
we don't know.
Right.
And there's a 10-second delay. And so we don't know for 10 seconds of what is happening because usually Diane's in the background watching and she comes around and says no sound. So those are just some things that we need to clean up, I guess. I'm going to come in is wondering about the 49 Market new release.
Today, we hope.
Yes. Supposed to. Scheduled to write.
Yes. Yeah.
And it will be the new, it has Barry's the first one and by Jones, but I can't remember the name of it.
I entered everything yesterday. And
but I do know Vicki Bouton's is called Artful Moments. And people who've gone online are just crazy about it.
Line, and you could go out and look at pictures. You sold out is because we don't have the inventory yet. As UPS comes, we should have it. And again, it's 2 really fun collections from 49 Market.
Yes. They're wondering what album was that? I could see her, but I can't.
Album.
Mel. Her name is Mel. You made that album. So yes.
A local lady. Yes. And it's great.
The Looking Glass. Thank you very much. That's the one that's coming today.
The Looking Glass Baines and Artful Moments is Vicki Bouton.
Yes. Very excited.
It's on a local trailer.
Okay. So that it is it's supposed to arrive today, but you just never know what's going to happen because you just like our
we try and our customers are great.
The most patient people in the world.
Yeah.
Please, thank you.
And there's nothing usually about it. It is what it is, and
I've clicked everything I possibly can and made. Hi, Doug. Doug came to check me. Check the computer. Is in the house.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so on this album, and I'm going to show you a couple my tray of trinkets.
Isn't that yummy?
When I get started, I pull out things like this. I usually have, I really have 2 of these that I have so many embellishments that it takes 2 trays to get it all out. I get my dies out that I think I'm going to want. I get my stamps out. I get my fabric, paper, and my desk at home. I had to set up a 4-foot table. So many things that I wanted to use. But then it's all right there. I don't have to go looking for it. Everything is really handy. So this is my junk tray, my trinket tray that I just absolutely love. And really, I keep this around all year round.
The trinket tray is like the best thing ever that
Yeah.
I have seen today. And actually, what do you think it really is?
I don't know. We've talked about this
Okay.
before. It was like $2 at a junk thing. And I told my daughters, I said, I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but it's pretty cool.
It's the perfect thing.
It is. It's
Yeah.
not very deep. I would have liked to had it a little deeper, but
Okay.
you know what? It doesn't matter.
I love it. I love that
it
you do your
holds
junking with junk.
junk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew what I wanted to do for this project a while back. It took me a little more not concentration, but trying to decide how to get it all put together. And this was an album that Alicia gifted me and made.
Oh, yeah.
And this was my inspiration. I wanted to make something very similar to this. And she just sewed in all of the papers. She did it in one lumps. So there's only one signature. I thought until I really got into it and decided because I wanted my paper to match the theme of my pictures. So I wanted my baking day paper to match and so forth. But this is one way to do a junk journal, is just to get a whole bunch of different papers. You can see she got ledgers and just random. And this is so much fun. And you can use anything. You can put more than one signature in, and you'll see I put, I think, 5 signatures in here. So this was my inspiration right here. So this is started when we got, this is not good. Well, this
Here,
is
I can pull it up though, by all means, if you want.
okay. This is a band in Christmas, and it's really long. And I knew that my vintage, and it's just really.
We had that during Christmas, and we had
Yeah.
several of the banners, and Diane instantly grabbed it and said, "I'm for a book," and I thought,
Yep,
all
that's
right.
when I saw great cover. So I had bought Jill one, and then I bought me one. I was going to use this for my cover. So that was my next inspiration, was this banner. So things like this, use it in a completely different way. So I made my cover, I think it's like 12 to cut down the banner just to fit it at the top. It was just a hair too long. So I cut the top off here and cut off the strings. And then, oh, the echo is, sorry. I hope you guys echo. It's really hard for me to talk over this echo, but I'm going to keep going.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move this away from you a little bit.
So I took the banner, I cut off the top, cut off the strings, and then I re-sewed it on the top so it would make it a little shorter. I didn't want it sticking out. I wanted it flush with my the size of the album. So I sewed that on. So I picked out my fabric. This is some of the fabric that I had. I had to piece it. I wanted the collage look. And I'm not sure if we even have this fabric anymore. I did not pull it, so I'm thinking that we'll have Katie, when she's done, we'll have look for this fabric. So I decided what size I wanted, picked out my fabric, picked out the inside fabric, and then used some batting and sewed it all together. So that was my first. It would be over here if we had it with the Christmas stuff. Yeah, the plaid.
I think we're out of
I think we are too, but you can use, we got some really cool, this plaid here. Do we have big sheets? Yeah, we do have a yard of this. So this would make a really cool album front.
And we can have
This,
different sizes.
yeah, this here would be, and then here's just some of the other fabrics that I use throughout the album. Our Christmas fabric was fabulous. It was fabulous. I wanted to believe on the front. I just decided on it. I had been keeping this maze, so that was red, so I knew that would fit on here. I wanted to do the date. The date, I just cut 2 triangles, covered it with paper, and then I used this set of alphabet, the sign painter. I love this alphabet. It's pretty cool. And I stamped it on striped paper, and then I used, can you hand me the glaze, the red glaze? It's in that one right there. Then I used the lumberjack distressed glaze to cover it. So, and then I was going to put them right next to each other, and that didn't work. So then I sewed them. You can see I punched and sewed them with fabric or with, so that was how I did the date. Then I just put her family's name on here. So the fabric right there. Right there.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
Used the fabric tabs, took one of these, and then I just hand stitched their family name on here. I kind of took a pencil and kind of sketched out, and then just did a back stitch. I don't even know what it's called.
That's like my favorite thing, Diane.
yeah.
Is that you hand stitch that.
Yeah,
I
that was-
absolutely love it.
And then I stitched it on with red. The black was already on there, and then I stitched it with the red.
Because you got it from one of those little fabric squares, right? Like
Yes.
this piece
Yep.
from those.
Yep.
Okay.
That's where that came from. And you could use any fabric.
Yeah.
So then while I'm on this topic, I'm going to show you what I did on the back.
Mm-hmm.
I had this piece of muslin. I had made a pocket. I wasn't going to use it, so I cut it, the pocket off. And then I decided I was going to hand stitch Made with Love, Mom, December of 2000. So I really love that look. And I was trying to decide if I wanted this on the back or the front. And I decided I wanted, so
What a personal touch, though.
yeah.
With
So
the
then I just
stitching.
I machine sewed it. So you can see machine sewed it on the back. So this is really neat to do if you're doing album like this for a family member or just for yourself. Do a hand stitching. It fits in really well with the fabric. So there is my cover. This technique here, I I covered it with,
I know, Kelly, I'm playing this.
what's this
Stop for
called?
just a
Stop
minute.
a second. Okay, you said
No, the flare. Okay, it's called the flare, but I used on the top of it.
The embossing powder frosted crystal.
Frosted.
Do I get a prize?
Yes, you do. Frosted crystals on this, and then on my memories over here. So,
You need to
any
stop that
questions? Oh, there's no sound again.
It's
It's
no,
a-
there's sound.
there is.
But we're
Kelly
gonna
unplugged
pause.
us.
Let's pause. Just tell people we're going to pause for just a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
I have not been. I'm sorry. I have not been watching chats because. Oh, there we go.
So can you change the sound to this one, Kate? Oops. Oh.
This might not gonna happen.
Okay. So you can turn the sound off of the laptop.
This doesn't count for the longest video.
Oh yeah, it does. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. Okay. How is the sound now?
Like say something.
Oh wait.
Or-
No, don't say anything yet.
They think I'm in a cave. The sound.
Okay. I don't even know if my mic's on. I don't
Cindy
even-
said everything is fine now.
Katie, just breathe. It's fine. Everything's fine. How can you tell that I'm not even breathing?
Let's do a check sound.
Really?
Let's do a sound check.
Okay,
Katie
how
sounds
does
good.
it?
Diane, do you have a mic?
I do have a mic.
Yep.
Good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Diane is very soft but echoey. But you can hear me.
I just don't think that's gonna
I
get
think
any better.
if I
I do have a mic. Yeah. Okay. Diane is very soft.
Cindy, I am breathing to the point where I
Diane, say
might hyperventilate.
Is that gonna help it? Is it fine
See
now?
how it is.
Okay, we're gonna continue. They say sound is good. This has to be so bad. Yeah, it is.
It is. Yeah.
Let's go. and
Okay,
see.
Okay,
we're
go.
gonna
All right. Okay.
okay,
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
check.
keep going here. Okay, any questions on the cover? Again, just find fun things and think of them, think out of the box. When I saw that banner, I don't know why I thought it would be perfect for the front of an album,
I'm
but
so afraid to talk.
Katie's afraid to talk. That's a new one.
I'm so scared to like touch anything on the
anything.
computer, move or talk.
I don't know.
All right,
what
just
to-
keep going, Diane.
Okay.
You're just gonna go.
I'm just gonna go. So again, when I started this, I thought I was gonna do something like Alicia did, just put in all my papers and go with it. But then I decided I wanted my papers to match my theme of my pictures. So then I had to rethink how I was gonna do this. This was my first signature here, and I was gonna get it sewed in and then put all my pictures in, but it's so much easier to decorate everything, decide how you want it before you sew it in.
So, what point do you put your pictures in then, Diane?
I
Did you do it all and
I
then sew
did.
it in? Okay.
This was my very first one. I designed it. I got printed all my pictures and then set it aside. So that one was all done. So then I went to my next signature. And I decided I could have as many signatures as I want.
Yeah, and this is
That's the way it worked out. But I
Mhm.
did have to think about my signatures because when I first started putting this together, and I'll show you this is definitely a junk journal. I had been collecting papers and they kind of laugh at me when things come in from freight. These papers were in
What were
something.
those? Were
They
they
were in a
really?
Dina Wakely box that had her journals in it, and they were
my
divider pages. And I thought, well,
those are her
really
divider pages.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
in the box. So I had been collecting those, and I thought, well, those are perfect. So they're kind of flimsy. So again, I put two together. Do you have this paper?
Oh yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
I do. Yep.
So I stitched around it, and I used those as some of my pages. So again, it's really a junk journal. So this paper we have too. It's called Vintage Papers. It's 8.5 by 11. It's paper like this that when it came in, I thought, oh my God, that's like perfect for a junk journal. And to make it a little thicker, just sew two together or glue two together to make it a little thicker.
How many sheets are in a package? Do you know, and for how much?
It's $10.99. I have no idea
Okay, I'll open
if
one and see.
there's 5 or so pages, but this paper here is perfect, and it's already distressed.
This is like a pack that you should just have on hand,
Yes,
so you can reach for it.
yes, and this would be great for making 10 sheets.
12.
12 sheets. Okay,
And they're
so
different. Two each of a pattern.
okay, so this is all the different paper. If you make collages, big little collages, this is great background paper.
Also, this would be good if you're going to do
Oh,
the
how
flowers
fun
that
is
we've
that?
been doing.
Oh my
that you
gosh,
could cut from
yes,
the
make
flowers.
vintage
Do vintage
flowers.
flowers.
Yeah, this is great paper.
Yeah.
So you get 12 sheets for $10.99, and it's in the junk journal goods category online. So that's some of the paper I used for it. So the first thing, well, I made this calendar. This calendar, Katie, you made this for our
Junk journal.
junk
kit.
journal December.
Memories.
Moments.
Moments.
Merry moments. No, I can't even remember what it's called.
The Christmas
But
junk
anyway,
journal kit
so
that we
I
did.
used a calendar. I stamped on it. I put little pictures, just some of the things that we did as a family, and then Jill can go back and add stuff that her family did. So we went to the tree farm. The girls and I went to a vintage house and did a Christmas thing. We went to Circus Olay. It snowed really hard on the 13th. And then I just kind of decorated it. I put stamped Santa on Christmas Eve and Merry Christmas. So
And you left it open so Jill could write
I
stuff
did,
into it.
and I put score tape with liquid glue on the back end.
Oh, okay.
And it ain't going anywhere. It's solid
Stuck
on
there.
there.
I'm glad that you're sharing how you actually put those in there too.
Okay, so this first, so one of the other things that I have is I have several, and I didn't even bring half of it, several things that I just start collecting for a junk journal. And these were quite interesting. Our friend Becky brought these in, a whole box of them, and they're like really old Rolodex sheets.
Oh, okay.
To
I
put
see.
in a Rolodex.
Thought maybe they had to do with Chad's.
No, I don't. I think it's a Rolodex. And I just tore out a bunch, so I knew I was going to use that. This is a placemat that I'll show you how I use that. This is a book. This is a copy of a book that my daughter Jill found at a junk Jubilee. And it has Christmas in Iowa. And I thought, oh my God, I got to have that. So I took it and I made a copy of it. I thought, how appropriate would that be to use in her journal? So things like that I use. The first thing we did in her Christmas was we went to the tree farm. So I just made a front page using this paper and then this. So I just folded this and cut this out. So I knew that was going to be my front page.
I love that.
And then
you could shop for Christmas things year round.
Oh my gosh, yes. And keep your eye out. Some of the things I'm going to use in my album, I bought an old ornament box with a cellophane, and it's got really cool graphics on it. So I'm going to try to put that in my album, you know, in the next 5 years. And then I really just started layering. I found some fun stuff that said Christmas trees. This Christmas tree right here was on the barn at the Christmas tree farm.
Oh
so
my
I took a
gosh.
picture of it and then cut it out. The tree farm that we went to. This stuff down here is out of the Tim Holtz ideology packets, and I can't even tell you which one, but you know, he's been doing these for several years, so I just started collecting them, and they have a lot of stuff. So if you have these, get them out. I just I had a stamp that said Christmas Tree Farm on it, so that's how I came up with my front design. And I really didn't want any pictures. This was kind of an opening page, so that's how that came up about.
And it's really about just gathering all your Christmas
It
stuff.
is. And that's why
Yeah.
I get a lot of stuff out to begin with. And then kind of look at my stuff and look at my pictures. I knew that this was going to be my first signature, was about going to get their Christmas trees. Then this page here is this die, 1914 Planner Essentials. It's an Elizabeth Craft die, and which is no longer available. But if you, I have used this die several times. It's just a really fun die to use at Christmas time.
And you're okay that it has the binder punches on the
Oh yeah,
left-hand
that
side.
did not
Yeah.
that did not bother
Sometimes
me.
it will bother people, so I'm glad that you show that it doesn't bother
Yeah.
you. Just decorate it.
It really fit in
Mhm.
here perfect. It was the perfect size. It hangs over a little, but you know, that didn't bother me.
Yeah.
I put the hole reinforcements, and I just thought it was perfect. I used the postage stamp die from Elizabeth Crafts.
One of my favorites.
2026 postage stamp, and this is we do have this in stock, but it's really fun to use as picture mats.
Yeah, I use that one quite a
Yeah.
bit. And
Do
you want to hold your page a little bit up to the camera so they can get in some of the details of it?
Okay.
So it's so
So
Your
again,
die.
it just fit lengthwise.
Mhm.
It's a little bigger widthwise, but that was okay. And then I go to a lot of my verbiage. This was a rub-on that I just found everything that had to do with Christmas trees.
Diane, you can put it down. I can lower the camera.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
You
I'm
know,
sorry.
when we
It
do
is
these
one of these
videos,
days. There you go.
kind of
Perfect.
keep
Thank
going.
you. Yeah.
I found these are from the Tim Holtz sticker books. The Christmas tree, the largest Christmas tree. It was a rather big Christmas tree. And then just their family pictures, printed them on my photo printer, which we've talked about before. It's the Epson Charm 400.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the other things that I wanted to show you, I made this diagram. So this is a
Oh.
4x6, the size of an average picture. And my picture mate can print 4x6, 3x4s, 3x2s, and 1.5 by 2. So I made a diagram. So I use this a lot to decide what
pattern.
pictures or what size pictures I want and what will fit
Oh my gosh.
on my pages.
That is so
So
genius.
it's
Because I
this is
have it,
something-
sometimes I have it in my head. Oh, I'm going to put 3x4s and
Yeah.
I print them off at 3x4s
And
and
they're
they're
too
too
big.
big. Yes. Oh my gosh.
So
I love that. I'm gonna
yeah,
write
just
that
make
down.
a cheat sheet
pattern.
if you have a photo printer. Just make a cheat sheet, and I can do really little pictures too. This picture here is an index picture, so you can see how little it is, and you get like 20 pictures on a sheet. So my photo printer can print any size except the 5x7, which I don't really care about. I want
Yeah,
smaller
you use
pictures.
smaller, yeah. Do you know how
So-
long you think this whole process took you?
Oh, geez, I'd hate to even.
Yeah.
Yes.
It takes a while.
It
I
does.
mean, you worked on it off and on.
This wasn't as easy to put together as it is if you do a binder,
Mhm.
like a 3-ring binder or some hardback
Right.
binder, because you do every page.
This took a little
This
bit
I
more
had-
engineering.
Yes, that's a good word.
Thanks.
I had to engineer, and I didn't know how many pages I wanted for each
Mhm.
signature.
Mhm.
That took me a while to get into the flow of even how to put it together. And I knew
Right.
I wanted different sizes and different widths, and it did take me a little bit. So then this next page, this paper here,
Mhm.
from here to here, was a thin piece of chipboard that
Oh.
was in some box of freight that we got.
I think it's hilarious how you find stuff in freight.
I do.
That's awesome.
If you go look under my
Yeah,
desk,
it's
I have my little
it's like
collection.
little awards for you for doing freight. Today you get 2 thin pieces of chipboard.
I
Thank you,
took home
Diane.
some corrugated the other day. It was really cool.
Oh, I
and
love
it was
it.
very flexible, so I can't wait to use. So the perfect size again. I had to height wise. It was perfect. It was nice thickness, and then I just covered it with paper.
That's a great idea.
Again, we're just continuing on with the Christmas trees, all their just random shots that we took, and she wanted to go out there and get a tree, but also do the family pictures out there. All we know, it was cold, but we didn't have any snow.
Did you go with them to take the pictures?
I did.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I wondered who took them.
Yeah, Rich and I went out.
Okay.
It was fun. We used to go out with the kids when they were little,
And get the tree.
it was so much fun.
Yeah, that would
we'd
be
take the
fun.
dog and just have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then I just found Christmas tree stuff again and put that on there. Put this on with washi tape. And then there was a Grinch there, and Jill's youngest, Gavin, makes all these funny faces. I just can't wait to do a whole book
He's a
of him.
hoot.
So it was perfect for him and the Grinch. And then we found the Grinch statue, which was so much fun. Used the Grinch paper, and so that was fun. And then this is their tree in their house, and then her decorating. So and then I found paper with Christmas trees on it. Again, believe this was off of the fabric. We have.
Oh, the word fabric.
Yeah, where's
I think it was put away. Let me see. Oh, I have to go this way.
or pull that. Yeah. This is not what I used, but this paper or this fabric is so much fun to cut apart.
I never
And
would have
it's-
thought about that.
Yeah, it's just got so
Oh,
many
yeah.
fun words in it. So if you don't have the sticker book, you have the fabric, use the fabric for words.
And what a different, you could fray it. What a different,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
going to give you a completely different texture.
Yeah. So I cut out believe, found some words phrases that had to do with Christmas. Pop this up. The paper pack that has the silver in it.
Oh, yes.
I always like to use some silver paper in it. And this is the Tim Holtz craft stock metallic paper. And I use this silver right here. I like it because you can see how I sand it and then I inked it. And let's see, this was the black craft core paper that I matted this in. I just like that because I like to sand it and then I ink it and then I kind of sand it again. So I usually add some silver paper to it. Then on the inside, the girls and I went to 2 different things over the Christmas in December, just us girls. again, and I'll back up. When I sewed the signatures in, I left this long. I'll probably go back and either tie it in a bow or tie some things on it. But I might have to go back and redo some of these because I didn't feel like I got them tight enough. So that's why the long strings. But I had seen this idea Jill had made. Oh, and I should have brought that. Jill had made some really fun decorations for our packaging this Christmas, and she made some banners to put
look at
on
your
our packaging,
banner.
and I just used a lot of different things. So the first, for the G, I used the key little tags. This is washi tape, and then I just used paper. The whale tail punch is the Y.
And that's a staple for
Yes,
basically now.
yeah,
isn't
this
it?
is a great one. It is $21.99, and it is kind of a little smaller. I wish they would come out with a bigger one,
Oh yeah.
but I use that a
Okay.
lot. So this was really fun to put together. Just use washi tape, paper, fabric, tags. It just kind of fits. So it says Girl Days,
Okay.
is what it says. And then I just stamped the background. I used some of this paper you can see up here. I did kind of a collage. I stamped, the stamps
Just
I
randomly?
I
Okay.
used a lot of LDRS stamps.
Those are great.
Yeah.
Stamps.
And I
Amazing.
didn't even bring, there's some background stamps, but
Look
any
at
of
it, you can tell
these,
you use them.
yeah, you can
Yes, you
tell.
can. And that's huge.
I love it because
Yes.
they're small things and they're so versatile.
They
There's
are.
so many fun things on here. So LDRS is a great stamp
Mhm.
company to buy things like this if you're going to collage.
And they have
things.
some of those for like everything.
Yeah,
There's
everything,
family
yeah.
and Easter and February
Yeah.
and just
there's
check
a
those
fun-
out.
This is another fun stamp that I used, December to Remember. It's an art journal one from Elizabeth Craft, and it's got a lot of fun things on it too.
Was those the Tim Holtz letters that you cut out?
Yes, I have several different Tim Holtz alphabet dies,
Mhm.
so I just kind of grabbed. I think I name ones here though. Sometimes I use different design or different heights.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in different fonts.
And
too.
the A shows
Yeah.
you, usually don't they have the size of
Yes.
it?
Yeah. These
So-
are 1
yeah.
1/4.
So that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
That they have a measurement there.
This strip here I had made, I think in December when I showed all my different collages and embellishments. I just took a bunch of different, just different things out of like a package like this and just made a collage. Used washi tape. And then just did the pictures from the two different places that the girls and I went to on there. I took pictures of these are chalkboards at this one vintage house that we went to. It's an old schoolhouse is what it was. And they have vintage markets there. And then this is a great big Santa Claus. So take pictures like that too of different things. It doesn't always have to be of people. You take pictures of different things. And okay, so that's pretty much that page. And then we did baking day, and this is a Tim Holtz, the Tim Holtz die, cookie die that I've used several times. And I was going to show this as a demo. So who did this with the packing tape?
Teresa.
Teresa did this too. So I put packing tape over some of the paper that I wanted to use and then die cut. And you can see that it makes it, that you can see how shiny, and it's just regular old packing tape. I just put it on the paper, the red paper and the green paper. And isn't that fun? How that looks. And then I found a definition for tradition, because this is something that we do every year. We do have these whimsy stamps that would be perfect for baking day. This one is called, don't know what this is called. Cookies. Love and Christmas cookie, the die, and then the stamps. But those would be really fun to use in your baking days. And then this green is a Elizabeth Crafts die, and I don't think I brought that, but any of the film strip dies, and there's several of them. That's what I used, and it just fit that I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 7 pictures. I have 7 grandsons, so I just made little pictures of all the boys when we were baking. So that turned out really well. Really like how that turned out. Again, this is just dies. I just go through my dies. If you got any Elizabeth Craft dies, you'll know that you get a ton of dies on each one. So this one, set of die, and I had never used it, so I thought that was perfect. Pop that up. Did all the names for the boys. So that was our baking day. Then let's see.
A little blurry, so we need to blur. I
Okay.
don't know if you bring it up close or something. Does that help, Katie? Might have got blurry just because there's so many wonderful things that you're showing.
Well, there's a lot of things on the page.
Is it good now?
You gotta wait. Oh, yeah. What, bring your book up and then down. How about that?
It looks okay to me.
I think it's getting,
Is it better?
I think so. I'll ask Jim.
Okay.
It looks a little
blurry right now.
blurry, yeah.
Let's get something else
It
here.
says it's not focusing. Something that's a little bit more like this.
Some paper.
Something that's not so.
That's not, do the back of it, Diane. Bring it up to the back. Okay, up higher.
We haven't had a focus problem in a while.
You know, it's not working because it's not, the laptop isn't controlling the camera.
Oh, you're right.
This is the phone is the camera. Is that less blurry?
Okay, we're having a little issue again. Does that surprise you?
I'm gonna write that down as a flashcard.
Here,
Blurry.
Put this on there.
Oh, there we go. Now
Okay, there,
focus.
now you're focused. So just bring it down to the table. And then I think
And sneak it out.
yeah, slide it out where it does when nobody's looking.
Okay, we'll continue on. This is the back side of the front cover. We give the boys shirts or sweatshirts every Christmas. This Christmas, the big thing for boys are drippy, what are they called? Drippy sports shirts.
Oh yeah,
Is really
I had
and
not heard
ice
of
cream.
those.
It has to do with ice cream. So we found all the different sports shirts for the boys. We did different colors, not for different family colors, but just different colors. We did gray for the basketball. We did red and green for football. and then a red one for baseball. So that was our theme this year, was drippy sports t-shirts. And you know what? The boys absolutely love them. Love them.
That's awesome.
And then I always take a picture of, these are bags that I reuse every year that's got their names on them. So that was our Christmas shirts. And then again, my whale tail punch up there. And I print all my verbiage is done on my computer. I know I should be using my handwriting, but I like the way the verbiage looks when I do it on the computer. So the back side. So this has to do with the next signature, but that was my first signature right there. So then I continued on, and the next event that we had was football. So I wanted to do football and snow. So I wanted to do a signature that had to do with just football and the snow. The other thing that you have to remember, and you can kind of see it here, I had to go back and reinforce some of my pages after when I started stitching. The paper was too thin. And this is another good example. I put some washi tape on here, so it just added another thickness when I started sewing the signatures in. This page here, the envelopes I had done in a demo in December, and it fit perfectly on this page. I didn't have to do anything. So I had already all decorated it for snow. So that was all done. I just added a football over here and a snowflake. Then it tied into my next signature. So that's why this is like snow and football. It has to do with this signature. Again, I'm not sure what the back, what paper I used for this signature. It's a little stiffer, so I think it was a piece of chipboard. But I knew I wanted to use football and snow. So we have die cuts like this that is perfect for, we have this in several different sports, so I knew that this would be perfect. I just cut it down. I cut out the letters using this set of stamps again, cut them out. And then I used probably, do I have any other? Well, I didn't bring the blue. The blue is weathered wood, I think.
Okay, the glaze.
The glaze, yes, I glazed them.
Okay.
And then I used the true snow on top. And it was, the size-wise, it was just perfect to put snow. And then I just cut out football. And the boys are so good now about taking pictures. They know that that's one of the very first things we do an event is take group pictures. So they all got bundled up and lined up, and that's one of my all-time favorite pictures of
Such
them.
a great picture of the boys.
It
It's
is.
caught
It's
in the moment
so
of
much
them.
fun,
Yeah.
and you can see Harrison's got the football there. And then I just added some trees and just random, because we have a whole bunch of pine trees in our backyard. So I cut out trees and cut out some snowflakes and stuff. So, and then I just did a tab that said cousins. And then, again, I just printed a whole bunch of smaller pictures. I found some snowflake paper, cut out a football out of a paper, and then just printed pictures. It was quite an event to get all 7 of them dressed, because some came with stuff and
Diane,
others.
stop. We got kicked. Go ahead, stop. We got kicked off. All right, that, Janet, I see that we're kicked off. I'll try to get us all back on. And then I am going to go get a beer.
So maybe we just need to quit today and come back. That would be my suggestion.
Okay. You just don't want to go for the,
No.
oh, they can still hear us. You don't want to go for the record. I apologize, everybody. I said I'm going to go get a beer.
I think, okay, so I
Can you
think we'll
hear-
just come back next week. We're obviously having major issues this morning and it's kind of frustrating and it is for you guys too. So I think we'll just quit.
Okay.
Because we have a ways to go yet. So
All right.
why don't we just do that?
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll log off and thank you for coming along with us on this journey this morning. It's not going to work. So we will pick a date next week and we will let you know when I'll be back. Have a great weekend, everyone.